Hi, konbanwan everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time zone you're in. It is currently 1 p.m. Central Time on May 1st, 2024. Hi guys, I missed you. It is so nice to see you guys. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. It has been a bit. It has been almost a week now, basically. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How am I feeling? I'm doing the best that I possibly can. Oh yeah, it's May, yeah. It's gonna be May. I saw that Nia did a little singing short and posted it today. Oh, how are you guys though? How are you guys doing? Oh, wait, Boggy, thank you so much for being a member for 32 months, 32 months, 32 months, 32 months, 32 months. 4 more months and it's 3 years. Wow, I've really got to get on getting a 3-year badge, don't I? We're so close. We're just 3 months off from... Oh, wow. From when I opened membership 3 years ago. That's crazy. It was a good short. It was. It was. I don't see any chomp marks. Sorry. Mako was just being very soft and cozy with me, so there are no chomp marks. Yeah. Ooh, vacation. That's exciting. Excited for you, Advent. Oh my goodness. Mako only bitter on the parts we can't see. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's been a rough week for you. So long as you're feeling at least okay. Yeah, I'm going through the motions right now of like feeling moderately okay and then like going through devastation and then being moderately okay again. It was okay. So I guess like I'm gonna get the depressing stuff out of the way first, and then we can talk about all the fun stuff, if that's okay. If you are uncomfortable with hearing about grief and animal death, then I'd recommend stepping out. Like I said in my pinned comment, if you're going to leave because of this, because it makes you uncomfortable, please don't say that you're leaving because of it. Please just quietly leave. Please just quietly leave. I think that'll make me upset if you guys say that. I think that a lot of people may say that some parts of my life are way more traumatizing than what I went through last Thursday. And, you know, maybe they're right, but it feels like the most traumatizing thing I feel like I've ever gone through. And if I'm being honest, I think it really was the worst day of my life. I've had a lot of worst days in my life, but I think that was like the worst. So to break it all down, so I talked about it on Twitter, but Bep went to the doctor on Tuesday because he had been throwing up a little bit, and so I took him to the vet, and they're like, oh, he has hookworms. Here's some medicine. We gave him some deworm. And I was like, okay, great. And he was doing pretty okay. And the next day, he was a little more lethargic, but he was at least eating a little bit. And he was still drinking water. He was a little more lethargic. And I was like, okay, he's just really tired because he's, you know, he's not eating as much. He's been sick. And then, like, the night of Wednesday, he was so tired he wouldn't, like, pee or anything. And I was like, okay, well, if he messes in the house, then I'll clean it up. And then Thursday morning comes. I wake up at 5 in the morning, and there's just this black tar all over my bedroom. And I chalked it up to, oh, this is the deworming. This is like the deworming stuff, and of course he's really sick, and so he just doesn't have good control over his bowels, and it's like the deworming stuff coming out of him. And so I I cleaned it all up, and he was covered in it because he was laying in it. So I cleaned it all up. I cleaned him up, and also that night I didn't sleep at all. Maybe slept like 3 hours at most because I kept getting woken up by Bep getting up to drink water or walking around and trying to get comfortable. And I had a terrible, terrible migraine. I couldn't see out of my left eye for most of that day. And then it came to give Bep his medicine. And, you know, he was at least enthusiastic for a little bit of baby food. I gave my dogs medicine via baby food because it was easy for them to swallow and they liked it. And so I tried to give him his medicine and he just wouldn't budge. He wouldn't take any of it. And I was really stressed out because it wasn't just like the medicine for his hookworm. It was like the medicine that keeps him alive. And as you guys, well, most of you know that Bep had a heart condition. He was suffering from heart failure. And I was so stressed out because he just wasn't taking his medicine. And so at that point, I was just so stressed out. I started crying. I had a huge headache. I didn't know what to do. Aussie had an appointment that day to get checked for hookworm as well. And so I called my mom like at like 7 a.m. and I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm worried about him. He's not taking his food. He's really, really lethargic. Like he wasn't able to like get up. And so I called my mom and she's like, okay, we'll come over and we'll take him to the vet instead of taking Aussie. And my mom, she comes over and she takes a look at him and she says, Shiki, I think this might be the end. And I just like locked in at that moment, and I called the vet and I told them we were bringing in, okay, so Bep is a nickname that I gave him because I called him Beppy all the time, but his real name is Knox. And so I called them and I told them we're bringing Knox in instead of Aussie. So and you guys might remember I made a tweet that was like rushing Bep to the doctor, like for an emergency visit. And so I just locked in, and as soon as my mom started saying that, I just started crying, and I wrapped him up in a blanket that I had because he was still expelling that tar. And I was just crying, and when I picked him up, he was like a little rag doll, and he couldn't even keep his head balanced or anything like that, and it was just slumped up, like slumped down rather. And so I put him in the backseat of the car, and I sat back there with him, and his breathing was so labored, and while we're in the car, my mom is starting to cry too, and she says a prayer, and she's praying to God, and she's asking, you know, I'm not asking for a miracle. I just want him to be at peace. Please don't make him suffer. And I swear, like his breathing was like so many seconds in between. And I was just back there, like just holding on to him, making sure that he was still kicking. And almost immediately after my mom said the prayer, he stopped breathing completely in the back seat with me. And when I looked over, sorry, but he stopped breathing completely, and I noticed his eyes were completely open and his jaw locked up. And I told my mom that I think he was gone. And I just started crying so hard in the back seat that I thought I was having a heart attack. I was in so much pain. And I was just trying to process everything, and I just couldn't believe it, because I don't know, I feel a little guilty because you know, I I thought I just took his lethargy up to, you know, it was the medicine. He was tired. He was throwing up a lot, and so we get into the vet, and we have wonderful vets and vet assistants, and you know, they walked out to the car and they looked at him and they were like, he's gone, and they were kind enough to carry him to a private room before they even opened. I carried him to a private room before they even opened, and you know, we got to spend time with him. We got to hold him and pet him for a good while. And you know, the doctor came in and the vet assistant came in, and the vet assistant was like, was he on heart medication? And I said yes, and she was like, it was just his time. His heart just gave out. That was all. And she was like, there's nothing you could have done. It wasn't anything to do with the hookworm. Maybe he was a little stressed out from vomiting so much, but it was just his heart that gave out. And you know, I was told back literally the day that I got Aussie, I was told at the vet's office, I was told that he was on borrowed time. And you know, he began treatment for his heart in 2023, and I think that the treatment gave him an extra year, and I was told that Aussie gave him a few extra months because, you know, sometimes puppies just perk a dog right up, and he was doing super well. He was doing so well with Aussie, and I was just so glad he was able to celebrate one last birthday. His birthday was just a week before he passed. And then the doctor came in and he examined him, and he was like, yeah, it was definitely his heart that gave out. And you know, we got a lot of time with him, and we just like cried and we held him, and my mom was a mess. I'm so surprised that she was able to drive in her condition, because Knox meant so much to her as well. You know, we've always said, even before he was old and gray, that there will never be another dog like him. You know, he was just so special. He was such a sweet boy. And you know, I was told, like, you did everything you possibly could have for him. They were like, we know how much you spend every month on medication for him. We know how often you bring him to the vet. And, you know, they gave us a lot of reassurance that we did everything we possibly could have for him, and that we did a good job. And the vet assistants and the doctor gave us hugs, and oh, it was so awful because, you know, I tweeted, I was taking him to the vet, and I think just like 20 minutes after I tweeted that, he passed in the car. And then an hour or so later, I tweeted again that he had passed. And it was just such an awful experience, you know, to witness, like, him breathe his last breath, and like to see his jaw lock up and for his eyes to not close again. It was so bad, and that black tar was all over the back seat, and it was just such an awful sight. It's just, I don't know. And yeah, but the vet was very kind. After we were able to calm down a bit, they brought in a catalog, and they recommended like urns and stuff, and I got a beautiful little cedar box urn. It's closed in, so you can't access the ashes unless you like cut into it or something, but I think that's for the best, because I'd hate for it to open and for me to like drop him somewhere, you know. And it came with a name tag, so I put his name on there. And one of the vet assistants, she's so sweet. She's always been so sweet. She took a little bit out of her own paycheck to get a paw print mold for me. I posted on Twitter as well. And so that was really, really sweet. I'm letting my mom keep that right now. she brought it by, and I told her that we could take turns with it because, you know, he meant so much to my mom too. And so my mom and I are taking turns with his little paw print mold. She has it right now. You know, she gave it a little kiss and everything yesterday. They brought it by for me. And then, you know, I got his ashes, and I had an extra treat from his birthday that says spoiled dog on it. So I put that on top of his little cedar urn. As you know how people sometimes leave like offerings or whatever. I just put it on top of his little cedar box, and I said a prayer for him last night. Yeah. And you know, it's been difficult because I so badly just want to like remember just like the good moments I had, but it's so difficult right now to not just picture what happened because it was so traumatizing for me. But I'm doing my best with it. My house feels really empty without him like walking around. Yeah. Aussie seems fine. He seems fine. You know, I was told leave out one of Bep's blankets, leave out something that smells like him so that your dog doesn't get depressed. And I was like, okay. And so I left out a blanket that Bep was on. And then Aussie, this little motherfucker, poops on it a day later, so I had to take it and wash it. But he's been fine. I think that he understands that I'm upset, but he himself is not upset. And you know, the vet was very sweet, and the assistant was like, you know, one of the best blessings God could give a dog is short-term memory. And that's because, you know, after a little bit, you know, they've forgotten that a dog is even gone. And so, especially for a puppy, you know, I guess he's like, oh, I guess he's just gone now, basically. But I don't know if he's realized that he's gone, you know? So he's been fine, he's been eating, he's been playing, he's still been normal. But he's been doing well, and he's just been, you know, I cry every day, you know, but he's been a good boy, and he's been like supporting me, and he's a very, very sweet little guy. He certainly makes it hard to be depressed the entire day, you know, with how he is. If I start crying, he jumps on me and he starts trying to lick my face all over. He's a very sweet little guy. I think he is very lonely though if I'm not in the house though, because the first day that I went out after, he tore like the plastic film off the bottom of my door and started eating at the wood. So now I can't really leave him just in the house. When he was with Beppy, you know, he didn't feel as anxious. So so like he's just like, you know. But I'm, you know, I was worried about getting or like having another dog, like knowing that Bep was going to pass away like months and months ago when I got Aussie. But I think that getting Aussie at the time I did was probably the best thing I could have done, because I feel like if I had not, I'd be in a way worse position. And also I don't think Bep would have lived as long as he did had Aussie not been here. Yeah. So I'm just really glad that Aussie is here. It was very, very difficult. It's still very, very difficult. But even though it was a very traumatizing experience, I'm glad that I could be with Bep in the end, you know? You know, I was thinking like weeks prior, I was thinking like, could I handle being there if they had to like put him down or something like that? And I was just wondering and contemplating like my mental state for that kind of thing. And, you know, I didn't get a choice. But I'm glad that I was there. I'm glad that I was there. Yeah. And I received a lot of condolences, and I'm very, very grateful. I haven't responded to any of them, even on Discord, because I'm just so... I don't think I'm ready yet to respond to everything. So it's probably gonna take me a while to like get back to how I was and make sure that I, you know, I just need to get a little bit better first, and then I'll be able to respond to people about it. It was just really hard. But I'm very glad that, you know, that I could still have good moments with him, and that his health improved for a while after, you know, I moved out, and he just seemed so happy, and he seemed much healthier, and I guess it was just his time, you know. And I think he had really happy days, and he lived a long life. He lived a very long life, and I'm very happy he could celebrate his birthday, and I'm so glad that I was able to do my Oklahoma cover as like a little tribute to him. Because now it's like, I have the video and it's on YouTube, and it's like media that won't be lost. And I can always look back on it and be like, wow, he really did so much for me. How long did you have Bep? 13 years. I got him when he was a puppy. I actually got Bep during a very difficult time in my life, and I was trying to cope with a lot, and I asked my mom for my 15th birthday, I was like, I want a puppy. Can I please have a puppy? And he helped me through so many terrible times, you know? I don't know if I would still be here if I didn't have Bep in my life, because, you know, Bep was actually my ESA. He was my emotional support animal, like legally. And so he was just very good to me. He was very good to everyone. My mom adores him. That was her grandbaby. Still is her grandbaby. Emotional abuse dog put in a lot of work. Oh my god. He did so good for so long. He did. Legally, yeah. Yeah. He's my baby. He's my little baby. My little baby man. I love him so much. I still love him so much. Whenever I refer to him, I don't say was. I definitely prefer to say is. Like, he's still the bestest boy. He's still my baby, you know? And I don't refer to his ashes as it. Or his ashes. When my mom told me that his ashes were ready, I said, can you bring him to me? Basically. Little baby man, little baby man. Yeah. Mind if we spam the Bepper emote for a minute in honor of our old friend? Yes, I would love if you spam the Bepper emote. Please don't think that it's insensitive to still use the Bepper emote. It would make me happy. I want him to be forever, like, memorialized through my emotes. I want him to be forever memorialized through my emotes. Yeah! That's me kissing him. Yeah! Let's go! Aww. It's just like him. Thank you, guys. That makes me happy. He's my sweet little guy. I feel like I mentioned this before, but, you know, Bep was his nickname because I called him Beppy and Beppy because it's like a mix of baby and puppy. So I call him Beppy, and that became like his official name for my streams because I was afraid of doxing, because I was very open about his name in the past, even before VTubing. And so His name is Nox. His name is Nox, and his full name is a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. It's Noxamillion Pugasus, because he was half pug. So his name was Nox, Noxamillion Pugasus, my sweet little guy. I love him so much. Yes, he has an amazing name. I thought it was a Pepsi reference. No, Beppis is a Pepsi reference. Beppis, which is the dog that he grew up with. So my mom and I, we got 3 dogs around the same time. So she got Beppis, which his real name is Chopper. And then the same year I got Bepper, which is Nox. And then in the winter time she got Chuck, which is Charlie. So we're all of our dogs are around the same age. It's just that Bepper was mine and mine alone, while the others were hers. It's just that, you know, we lived together for so long. They technically are like my dogs as well. And neither of her dogs are doing very well right now either. Since I got my tax return, I'm gonna put some of my tax return into Beppis' treatment. He has a few tumors that need to be removed, and we're taking him next week to get those sorted out. I told her that I'd pay for it because after Bepper, I was like, I can't have any of these dogs passing away anytime soon. I need them to live as long as possible. So I'm paying for Beppis' treatment. And then, you know, Chuck, I've talked about this a few weeks ago, but she has a rare form of cancer, and the doctor told us that she probably would not live to see the end of the year. So it's not a very good time for our family right now. It's not a good time. As you know, it's so hard when you get animals about the same age at the same time, and they all start passing away and having these issues so close together. It's a tough time. Yeah. So I'm gonna handle Beppis' treatment and get his tumors removed. I was also able to pay for my ER bill. And if you guys saw on Twitter, I bought my own PS5. If it arrived, I actually bought it yesterday and arrived today. So I have a PS5 now. I also was a little kinder to myself, and I got a cute little set of Kirby food containers that kind of look like a bento. Yeah. So I did a little retail therapy and got the PS5 and the little Kirby containers. There's Sony girl again. I saw Tom's comment that was like, you finally got your free PS5. Oh my god. Treat yourself. Yeah. One thing. I don't know why I bought a PS5 with no games to buy. Which, by the way, when I was looking at PS5s yesterday, it was like, I was like, where's Until Dawn? Because I was trying to find it to buy it, but apparently they're like reworking it to make it very compatible with PS5, and they're re-releasing it in July or something like that. So I have to wait. I have to wait to play Until Dawn in July. At least I can play The Last of Us on my PlayStation like intended. At least I can play The Last of Us like proper, you know? Yeah. She's never... Oh, little man! There he goes! He heard something outside! Yeah, I gotta wait either way. Man. Any other games we're going for? I'm thinking of buying one of the Spider-Man games. I've gotta look into it because you know, this is my first time buying like a PlayStation. So I gotta see what's available. I might set it up tonight and see what's like available for me. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't see what they would update with until dawn. I know, right? Can we recommend? Sure. I'll like make a community post on YouTube and you guys can recommend games for me. Oh my gosh. My goodness. Gotta browse the store on the PS5 for a while. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. And then also make a YouTube community post so I can get like recommendations and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, you know, now that we talked about the very sad things, we can talk about some happy things. So thank you for listening to me talk about my trauma. Thank you for listening to me trauma dump. I actually got through that a lot better than I thought I would. I thought I would be crying my eyes out, and I did cry for a little bit, but I was actually like rehearsing how to explain everything because I did not want to become incoherent. I didn't want to become incoherent and start like just bawling, you know? Because I've been bawling every single day. Last night especially. I was just... Because I got his ashes... I got his ashes and I got my little paw print last night. And another thing was... So, I don't know if you guys follow June on Twitter, but apparently yesterday his family dog was put down. And that also, like, activated my trauma. And so I was just, like, crying extra hard. I sent him, like, condolences, and I started crying again. And... oh, it feels so bad. And not only that, but I think on Monday, one of my mutual friends, I saw that her old dog had also passed away. It's just such an awful time. It's just such an awful time. I always feel like these things happen in the springtime, especially for me. I feel like I've lost so many people and pets in the springtime. And I remember just like last night, I was texting in my friend group chat and I was like, I can't wait for this month to be over. I'm so tired of April and all of its terrible devastation. But yeah, I expressed some condolences to June last night. It's a bad time. It has been a very unkind year so far. What is it? What is it, baby? What is it? You haven't... He sees something outside. Also, I bought like, this little stone that had like a... It's very like... Southern white woman core, like a phrase, like... Gone, but forever in my heart. Kind of like like a stepping stone thing. And I bought it, and you know, Bep's favorite place was to like lay down and look out the window because the windowsill was basically at the ground. So I put the stone in the window. I put the stone in the window so I could look at it anytime that I missed him. TND, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Me and the community really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, I put the stone there. I also got another stone that had Snoopy on it. And it said, home sweet home. Live, laugh, lactate, side of the South. Yeah, I got a Snoopy one. What are you gonna do with the Sonic blanket they love? So, I still have it. It needs to be washed. Because it's a little smelly. I also still have his bed. And that's Aussie's now. He really likes that bed. But I don't think Aussie likes laying in it unless Bepper's laying in it. And now he doesn't have a buddy to lay in the bed with. Now Aussie's just been sleeping like in my bed with me, like snuggled up. And that's been nice. It was ironically very brave of you to do the stream and talk about the things you talked about here. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like if I didn't explain what happened, then I feel like my behavior wouldn't make sense, I guess. Which I don't think I have to justify, like, my mental health or anything like that, but I just, you know, I felt like if I didn't explain it, I don't know, it made me feel better to be able to talk about it and also not, like, have a meltdown in the middle of it, you know? Yeah, so I appreciate you guys listening. I appreciate you guys listening. It was just very difficult. It's still very difficult. It's gonna be very difficult for a while, but I'm trudging on, you know? For the last 2 days, for my like, to get some dopamine, some serotonin, I have been snuggled up on my couch watching Dragon Ball Z. And my favorite arc of Dragon Ball Z, I've been watching the Saiyaman arc, like Gohan's like high school arc with Videl. And I almost accidentally missed stream because I was so invested in it again. Because it's my favorite arc. And I got so invested, I looked at the clock and it said 12:53 and I was like, oh, I gotta go start. I just love that arc so much. It's my most favorite. It's such a feel-good arc. It makes me feel really nice. Oh, what's wrong? What is it? He's right behind me. Yeah, it's a very nice change of pace. I love the Saiyaman arc. That'd be a great reason to miss stream. I know, and I almost did. Remember when Videl chopped off her pic? I literally just watched that part, like that episode today. Cause he's telling her about like, cause they're practicing how to like focus her energy and to fly. And then he's like, by the way, you should cut your hair short. And she thinks that he's like telling her that like he wants her to because he's attracted to her. And so she's like, oh, so you like girls with short hair? Huh. Shut up! Aussie, you want attention that bad? What is it? He's so boofy. Oh my god, go get him, Aussie! Go get him! He barks at every noise, period. He barks at everything. I need to get an Aussie emote made too. Oh my god, but back to like sad things, like ever since Bep, I've been overly paranoid about Aussie. And so like anytime he seems a little bit like lethargic or isn't eating on time, I just start crying and I go to my roommate and I'm like, what do I do? I'm so scared. What if it's like a virus and that killed Bep instead? I just lose my mind. But she's been very reassuring. She's like, Aussie is the healthiest dog that I've seen in a really long time. He's a puppy. He's gonna live a really long time. You don't need to worry about that. In fact, you're going to the vet on Friday. You're gonna get him looked at. You're gonna get him on preventative care. He's gonna be okay. And I was like, okay, old age is contagious. So I've just been really paranoid and like crying, and my roommate has been trying her best to like give me like reassurance and like make me feel better. Mange. I need a sip of water. I have not been drinking water like I should be. And I think it is time to take a sippy. Ugh. My goodness. Oh, okay. So moving on to happy things. I do call Aussie my baby man. They are both my baby men. Aussie's my baby wavy. A little angle. A little wiener. Did you get the taser or pepper spray note yet? No, I've kind of had a crazy April. I've especially been battling like my migraines, and so like I've just been trying to take everything like a step at a time. But it is something that I should look into. Yeah. I think I have a taser somewhere. I just don't know where it is. But happy things. So, for those of you that haven't seen on my channel, this weekend we are going to be releasing a cover. It's my first Patreon funded cover. And I'm really, really excited about it. We're having an after party for it as well, and I'm gonna make some announcements. They're happy announcements, by the way. They're happy announcements, by the way. But yeah, we're gonna just be talking about the cover. We're gonna be having a good time. I might sing a bit. We're gonna make a little bit of announcements and stuff. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. Don't worry. It's not like a graduation or anything like that. It's like happy stuff. It's like happy stuff. And I'm really excited about it. I really like how the cover turned out. I got to work with a lot of great people on it, and I think it turned out really, really well. The video is gorgeous. If you're a patron, you actually got full access. You actually got full access to the finished video already. I posted it yesterday on my Patreon, so if you're a paid member, you got to see it already, like the complete video, not just a preview, the whole thing. That is available on my Patreon right now, if you are a paid member. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I'm also trying to work on my next Patreon funded cover. I need to record for it sometime soon. Let's see. Cover was a banger. Thank you. We did, not gonna lie. I just set a Patreon to have it open. It says, well, now's your lucky day. Now's your lucky day. But I am very, very glad to be back to streaming. I think that if Mako had not come to visit me, I'd be in a really, really terrible place. So I'm glad that she visited when she did. But I'm really glad to be back to streaming and content creation. I am streaming today, but I'm not streaming tomorrow because I'm actually seeing my neurologist tomorrow to try and figure out what they can do for me. The migraines that I've been having that have been causing me to have like stroke symptoms. So hopefully I get some answers tomorrow and get some help. So I might be a little off tomorrow. If I have like, if I'm feeling okay tomorrow, I might do a Twitter space when I get home, but I'm not sure. We'll just have to see. Yeah. Hopefully, God, yeah. That's been really rough with my grief too, because I'll be like in pain physically and also experiencing like depression. And then it's like, what am I crying about today? The fact that I'm having a terrible migraine or that my dog passed away, and sometimes it's a big combination of both. Oh my gosh. Physical and mental damage, yes, exactly. But it is okay, because I'm going to see my doctor tomorrow, and I also plan to ask them to refer me to a primary care doctor, because I haven't been able to do that yet. What's my source of misery today? Exactly. What causes your migraine? Who knows? We'll just have to see, because I'm seeing the neurologist for the first time tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. But let's talk about happy things still. Mako got to come visit me, and I'll tell you guys about like my little timeline. Oh, also a thing was the day that Beppy passed away, I got all of my fan mail. I got all of my fan mail for March. And I haven't been able to sit down and read it yet. I wanted to take my time with it So I finally got that, and I can finally sit down and read it sometime soon. I'm very excited to read everything. I feel like that was good timing. I was like, ooh, I have something to look forward to. So I need to sit down and read everything. So Mako came to visit. She flew in, and I picked her up at the nighttime. And we sat and talked for a bit and watched TV until like midnight, and then we were like, let's go to bed. And we decided that the next day was gonna be like, oh, let's just hang around like town and do stuff. And so we woke up, we got to sleep in until like 10, and then, you know, we went to the sushi place I really like. It's all you can eat. And then I was like, Mako, have you never been to a Piggly Wiggly before? And she's like, never. So I took her to this brand new Piggly Wiggly. This brand new Piggly Wiggly that just opened up, that was really close to the sushi restaurant, by the way. And this Piggly Wiggly was decked out. I've never seen a Piggly Wiggly this big. Like, I've never seen a Piggly Wiggly this, like... There's so much to do in there. There were so many things. Piggly Wiggly is a grocery store, by the way. It's a grocery store, by the way. But yeah, she had never been to a Piggly Wiggly. So I took her to one, and we got ice cream that was really good. We picked up a few like snacks and stuff. It was really, really nice. It was really, really nice. And then we came back home, and we were talking about Sabrina Carpenter, which is a musician that we both like, right? And I was like, did you know that she's dating Barry Keoghan? And she was like, no, who the fuck is that? And I was like, that's like the guy that plays the main character in Saltburn. And she's like, I haven't seen Saltburn. And she was like, but Jacob Elordi is really hot. And so I was like, well, let's watch it. So we got some frozen daiquiris. And we heated up a little pizza in the oven. And we had a little snack and drinky time. You know, I don't really drink. I will have like one alcoholic beverage a year, basically. And so we had like a little daiquiri, and we had a little mini pizza, and we watched Saltburn, and her reactions were so funny. She was so funny. She said things that would be like, wouldn't it be funny if? And then it would happen, and her mouth would be so wide. It was so funny. It was so funny. So funny. She did not expect it, like at all. Like at all. It was, you recorded her gooning. No, that wasn't the movie that I recorded her, like, her voice. So we watched Saltburn on Saturday, right? And then, and you know, we just hung out, and what did we do for dinner? I literally don't remember what... Oh, also, after that, and it was about dinner time, right? After we had a drink, we were like, where should we eat? So we went to like the downtown part of my city, and we tried out this restaurant that had really high ratings. It was located in the really, really cute part of downtown where a lot of people walk around. You know, they have a bunch of bars and restaurants. There's a park. There's like a bunch of stuff. And so everyone was out on the street because it was a Saturday night. Everyone's having a good time with their friends, their families. And we tried out this place. And I'd never been there before, but I saw good ratings. And me and Mako sat down. And Mako really wanted a drink from there too. And she was like, can I get a mojito? And the waitress was like, oh yeah, our girl makes like the best mojito. Like, she was saying that like it was the best. It was so good. Like, she makes a damn good mojito. And Mako got that drink and she hated it. It was so bad. She said, this is just straight up water. She was like, this is just water. They were like, she makes a mean mojito. It was really bad. And so I saw that they had crab cakes, and I love a good crab cake. So I ordered a grilled crab cakes, and she ordered French onion soup. It's her favorite kind of soup. And she also got like shrimp Oliver, which is like a shrimp pasta. And we ate everything off our plates. It was so good. I haven't had a good crab cake from like a restaurant in a really, really long time. It was so, so good. They were grilled crab cakes. They were so, so yummy. So, so yummy. And then, you know, we came home and we just put on like a silly movie. I'm pretty sure we put on like Scary Movie 3 or Scary Movie 4 or something. Something that would not fly today. But we just wanted something silly to watch. And, well, we had to go to bed early because in the morning, we decided to take a little trip to New Orleans. We decided to take a little mini day trip to New Orleans. And so we got up early and I called my mom and I was like, hey, I know this is sudden, but do you think you could watch Aussie while we're out today? And my mom was like, yeah, of course. Oh, also Mako got to meet my mom on Saturday after we went to Piggly Wiggly. We went to meet my mom. My mom loves Mako. My mom loves Mako. She thinks she's so funny. She adores her. She would not stop talking about her yesterday when she came to see me. She just loved her. We had such a good time. And Mako loved my mom too. It was so nice. We stopped by my mom's house because I wanted to see her and talk to her and introduce Mako to her. And they just had such a really good time. And then, you know, so we dropped Aussie off on Sunday. And then we went to McDonald's and we got breakfast. So I had like a little sausage biscuit and some orange juice. And I don't remember what she got. But then we started heading off to New Orleans, and we went to the zoo first. We went to the Audubon Zoo. I've been several times before, and oh my gosh, I remember the last time I went, they didn't have a Komodo dragon, or rather they didn't have it out, I think. But I got to see it. Komodo dragons are actually my most favorite animals ever, and I finally got to see one again. The last time I saw a Komodo dragon was I think I saw like a little one when I was with Mako, like before, but I remember I saw one when I was a kid, and I also got to see their eggs hatching, and it was amazing. And I got, oh god, I had a little hiccup, but that Komodo dragon was so cute and it was so big. And its name was Raja, and it's like the like enclosure it was in, the glass it had a big crack in it, and I was like, wow, Raja's trying to get out, I guess. And we went around and what was it? Mako got to see bears, because bears are her most favorite animal. And we got to, I guess, like, the Audubon Zoo, like 2 or 3 cubs were born, like, 2 years ago. And so they had, like, some young bears that were just hanging around. They were fighting, they were kissing. Like, they were just, like, having a good old time. She loves bears. I think her favorite bear is called a spectacled bear. But she also loves black bears, and there were black bears there at the zoo, and they were having a good time. I actually took some pictures of the... I might upload some of the pictures to Twitter or something like that, but it's so, so cute. They were so, so cute. And I got to see the albino alligator again. There was this big alligator, too. Like, he was huge. He was, like, on the opposite side of the otter exhibit. The otters were so, so cute, too. It was really, really nice. Really, really nice. So Mako was definitely choosing bear instead of man. That's so funny! Are you referring to Baldur's Gate? But it was so, so fun. And after the zoo... So I didn't know this, but apparently Café du Monde, there's several of them. I thought there was only one in New Orleans. And I thought it was the one where it's like the seating is outside with like a bunch of live music. But they had one in a mall. And I'd never seen this like shopping center before. I thought there was only one, and so we got to sit down in an air-conditioned, like, inside place and enjoy beignets. That was so nice. I didn't know that there was like a shopping center that big too. And so we walked from our parking garage and we walked to Cafe Du Monde because it was in walking distance. And then we had beignets and I got some for my mom. That was really nice. And then after Cafe Du Monde, we went to Gyukaku, which is a yakiniku restaurant. And I don't have Gyukaku or like any yakiniku restaurants where I live. I don't think there's any of them in my state. So, we went to Gyukaku and it was so good. I ate so much meat. Oh my gosh, I love it. Hi, Bucky Death, welcome! One of my favorite things from Gyukaku is the gyu sushi, which is like the roast beef on top of sushi rice. It's so yummy. It has bits of green onion on top. It's one of my favorites. It was so yummy, so good. But there's this moment in the restaurant where Mako had like, so I understand this because I have angina, not vagina, angina. So like sudden chest pain, right? And she had like a sudden sting in her chest and she grabbed my arm and her nails dug so hard into my arm that I still have markings from when she like grabbed me so hard. And she was like, I thought she was joking at first because I didn't know what was going on. She just grabbed my arm and she was like, oh, sorry, had a little bit of pain there. And I was like, and she felt so bad about it, but it was not that big of a deal. I just thought she was doing a bit for a second, and it turned out that she wasn't, and she felt so bad about it. She felt so bad about it, but it was okay. And so we just talked and conversed about stuff, and it was really nice. And oh, it was so nice. It was so yummy. She did not like our waiter because our waiter was very like, he didn't have charisma and he seemed kind of annoyed to be working with us. Her claws are wild. Yeah, they were pretty sharp, but it was just funny. She felt really bad about it, but I reassured her it was okay. His stats were all in stamina. And the thing was, he was really handsome too. So at first she was like, and then he actually talked to us and she was like, maybe not. It was so silly. And then, what was it? So, also we realized that we didn't have each other's numbers either. So I gave her my number, but I was like showing her old pictures on my phone. And I showed her a picture of what my dad currently looks like, but it's like a picture of him like holding my niece. And it was so funny because she sent the message, like you know how people like send a message if they want to give someone their number? So she texted my phone while it's the picture of my dad. So I have a screenshot of it where it's like a picture of my dad, and at the top of the screen it has her sending a message that says, meow, 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 fuck daddy, it's so big, and and I took a screenshot of it. It was just such bad timing. It was just such bad timing. It was so funny. It was so funny. It was so funny. It was so funny. She's so silly. She's so silly. She was like, don't show the screenshot because it has my dad in it. And I was like, okay, I won't. But it was just so silly. Oh my god. Oh my god. But, you know, we started our trek home. I picked up Aussie. I gave my mom the beignets, and then when we got back, we watched... No. So on Saturday night, we watched Little Women. We watched Little Women as well. I don't think that I'd seen Little Women before. I feel like I saw a bunch of clips, but I don't think I ever actually saw Little Women. And it was the remake with Florence Pugh, and Florence Pugh is my favorite actress, and I really liked it. I liked it so much. And Mako was crying the whole time that we were watching. Mako was crying the whole time we were watching because she's really such a family-oriented person. So when, like, anything related to, like, you know, family and, like, girls being girls and sisterhood, she just, like, tears up real bad. And so she was crying throughout the whole movie. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I want to watch the one with Winona Ryder and Christian Bale in it because it looks really good, too. But I love Florence Pugh in that movie. She's my favorite actress. But then Sunday night, I was like, let's watch Lady Bird because it's also directed by Greta Gerwig, who also directed Little Women, Barbie, etc. So we watched Lady Bird. And that was the one where I recorded her, like, moaning to Timothy Chalamet saying good girl. I just didn't understand his appeal at all. Both in Little Women and Lady Bird, I just did not understand his appeal. And throughout the movie, Mako also started getting the ick. It was, like, funny to see her be so enthusiastic about him and then, like, seeing, like, his character traits throughout the movie and her be like, maybe not. It's so funny. She's so silly. And then the next day, it was like a mommy trip. So my mom came over and then we decided like, ooh, we should go to a seafood restaurant for lunch. And so Mako really wanted to eat alligator again. And luckily there's a ton of places that serve alligator here. So we went to a nice seafood restaurant and I had crab claws and my mom had crab claws and Mako had these really good like gator meat tacos. And it was really good. It was really good. And then we went back home to pick up Aussie because we went on a mini beach trip, like a mini little, it was like a day trip. Like we went there and then we came back the same day. And so we drove, it was like a, I don't know, it was like a 30-minute drive from my place to where the beach was. And it was like this secluded little island area. And it was really nice. And we drove through the island so Mako could see like all the nice little houses and stuff, like the houses on stilts and everything. And then we took Aussie to a pet-friendly beach and we all hung out there for a while and I let him run around in the sand. He got his little feet wet and he ran and he had a good time. He kept biting his leash and trying to walk himself. And it was a really nice time. I posted on Twitter a little video of me running with him and it was really cute. And we got to enjoy the beach. It was like cloudy, but it was still warm and it was really windy as well. And we looked for seashells and we walked around and it was really nice. And then we got ice cream and it was super duper nice. The ice cream was really good. And I got to take Aussie up on the deck of the ice cream shop so we could eat ice cream and have him be with us. And it was really nice. And then on the way back, I was like, ooh, Mako, I want to make you your favorite meal, which is beef tenderloin. So we get back and we're asking the butcher, do you have beef tenderloin like a 4-pound? And they were like, no, you'll have to buy this big fucking like rack of beef tenderloin that's like $18 per pound. And I was like, and it was big. It was like 10 pounds. And I was like, I don't think so. So I was like, Mako, are you willing to try like something new? And she was like, yeah, sure. So I made my famous braised beef short ribs. And I made mashed potatoes, and she made her own horseradish sauce. And she really, really liked it. She really, really liked it. Like, I was watching her chow down, and she really, really liked it. Like, she kept eating. It was really, really cute. And she was going, this is so good. It made me really happy. It made me really happy to watch. And so while I was making dinner and while we were eating, we watched Alien, because Mako had never seen Alien for the first time. Like, she had never seen Alien before. And she thought there would be a lot more like action and stuff in it, right? But she loved Sigourney Weaver. She loved Sigourney Weaver. And she was like, anytime she showed up on screen, she'd like moan. And there's the after we finished the movie, she sent me a screenshot of her looking up Sigourney Weaver gay, and the first thing that shows up is an article saying that she's been married since like the 80s, and Mako's like, it's so over for me. I'm killing myself. It's so funny. She's been like married to a man since like the 80s, and Mako was like, it's so over for me. This is it for me. Lost the game before it could even begin. I know. She's so silly. And then of course, her flight boarded at like 5:30. So I got her to the airport at like 4:30. In the morning, by the way. And I was so sad to see her go, because we had such a good time. You know, it was a very low stress, like short trip. We got to do a lot of fun things, but also be cozy and like spend time together. And it was really, really nice. It was really, really nice. And I think that I would have been in a way worse like position had Mako not visited me literally the day after Beppy passed away. Oh my goodness, look at you go. But that's something I really love Mako. Oh. La, 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 la. You bark for no reason. Go get him, Aussie. But yeah, that's something I really love about Mako, is that, you know, she's a friend where there's just like no stress about anything related to like a trip. Like, there's no rush, there's no like pressure. It's just like a sweet good time, and it feels warm and cozy. She's a very warm and cozy person, and so I laughed so much. I laughed so much while she was here. I did not think that I'd be able to laugh for a really long time, and Mako completely proved me wrong, because I laughed so much. I was so glad I got to see her, and I want to see her again as soon as possible. I hope I can go see her in like the summer again, because I visited her last summer. I want to visit her again, maybe for a longer period of time. She just made me laugh so much. Yeah, she's a very bright personality. I love her so much. She makes me so happy, and I feel like I can really be myself around her, and she feels like she can be herself around her. I think, you know, Mako struggles a lot with feeling like she's really weird and that she weirds people out. But I just think that she's fun and she's funny and just a very, like, a very positive kind of light. And she's very extroverted, and she tries very hard to like make other people like feel comfortable, make sure everyone has fun. And she's very self-conscious about that, but I think I love that about her. I think she's so funny. She makes me laugh so hard. Anytime she'd like say something out of pocket or like moan, she would look behind her like someone else said it. It's so funny. I heard Aussie didn't like Mako singing. She tried singing to him on the couch and he left her. He jumped off the couch while she was singing and she was trying to hold him while she sung and he was trying so hard to escape. And he finally left and then he came back up on the couch with her and she started singing again and he left again. It was so silly. It's so silly. Oh my god. He's a hater. Aunt Mako. Auntie Mako. You miss your Auntie Mako? Yes. He tried to hump her on the first night. I had to get that off. I had to get him off of her. No humping allowed. No humping allowed. I'm getting that taken care of very soon, by the way. I'm taking him to the doctor on Friday for like a checkup, and I'm scheduling his neuter. It's so over for him. It's so over for him. It's so over for him. No, his balls. The deballing. His jewels. They're gonna go gonzo. They're gonzo. Goodbye. Goodbye. Doctor slapped his nuts. I'm gonna keep them. What? Why would I keep them? Is there anyone that's actually kept their their pets' testicles before? Has that actually happened before? I feel like don't some people do that? God, I hope not. You can ask, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I will. I will not be doing that. I certainly will not. Turn them into dice! What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. Lucky necklace charm! No! But yeah, I had a really good time with Mako. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. I want to visit her again in the summertime. I want to go see her. I want to see Moofy again too. Moofy's so funny. I love hearing her stories about her and Moofy. They're always so funny. I do gotta make those plans. She's actually been getting in trouble for like taking so many trips. Even though she has like a part-time job, she's been getting in like trouble. They're like, you gotta stop taking these trips and taking off work. Make them into Christmas ornaments. You guys are sick. Oh my god, you guys are crazy! You guys are crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodly gosh. Godly gosh. Does she not plan breaks ahead? No, the thing is she always plans work ahead. Or like she plans the trips ahead. Like she planned my trip like a month ahead. But I guess that she's taken too many and is taking too many. Because she's already scheduled like 4 or something like trips for this year. And I guess they don't like her taking that many. Like per year. But she always like does it like well in advance. It's just that a lot for like a year, I guess. And I was like, quit your part-time job, full-time content creator. Sucks for them. Never let your job ruin your fun. And the thing is now they're like really short-staffed because one of the coworkers like left this like past week, so yeah. 35 annual day off limit. Oh my god, that's so many days off. That's so many days. My goodness. My goodness. Quitting to be an influencer. So true. Well, maybe that coworker had the right idea. Oh my gosh. She was telling me about this instance that was like at the vet, because she works at like a vet, right? And there was like there's this lady that called and she was like, my chicken needs help like getting this egg out, because I guess that she couldn't get it out. And someone is calling my phone. I don't know the number. I'm not gonna answer. And so she brought the chicken in. And then like an hour later, she was like, did you get the egg out? After they brought the chicken in. And they were like, wasn't an egg. And she was like, what? We had to euthanize the chicken. I guess that it was not an egg. The chicken was like filled with like fluid. And like, so it was just like tired and lethargic because of all the fluid. So the chicken had to be euthanized. Yeah. Yeah. So there's no egg. All that chicken broth. Did you get the egg? Well, good news and bad. Man. Yeah. I guess like her vet's office handles like animals like that. Which I don't think I've ever seen a vet that can handle chickens. Yeah. Ooh, I should look up the number that just called me. Let's see. I'm gonna freeze up for a second while I look up this number. Search Google. It's from my hometown, but I don't know anyone with this number. What the hell? Ooh, porn pic from nice naughty ladies. What is this? Phone number. Look up. Huh. It doesn't say. Oh well. Call back now. Reina, hi! I love you. I love you too! Hi! Welcome. I hope that you are having a good time. And also, happy 3rd anniversary, Reina. I love you very much. Teehee. Teehee. It was calling Reina all along. So true. So true. Whoa. All that I do is not enough for you. Down, bound. Thank you, Queen. Of course. I hope you've been having a good time. Also, I saw your text message asking if I was okay on the day that everything happened. I just haven't had the strength to answer anyone. But I appreciate you reaching out. I love you, Reina. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired today. I had to, this is, I guess, another sad topic is like, I had to wake up at 6 a.m. every morning to give Beppy his medicine, and I don't have to do that anymore. And I guess it's like nice to like sleep in, but I don't know, it makes me feel like I've lost like a sense of routine. Like I still wake up in the morning, but not like I did before. And I don't know, I remember like the next day, I like fixed his little spoon with the baby food and the medicine, and then I was like, oh, I forgot. Yeah, it's a change. And my mom has been trying to help me be a little positive about it because his treatment was very expensive every month. You know, I'd spend $300 to $400, sometimes more every month on his medicine, his vet visits, sometimes more. So she's like, you should do something nice for yourself now that you don't have to spend that money. So, man. Also, Google AdSense is so confusing because I thought that I was gonna get my YouTube payout today from April since it's the first of the month, but I guess that it will update the amount that I made sometime between the 7th and the 12th of this month, and then I'll get paid at the end of May. But then my friend was telling me you might get paid at the end of June. So I'm kind of worried that I won't get paid until like a month from now or more than that for like the money I made from YouTube. So I'm just like anxious because I did everything that I was supposed to do, but it says I still haven't met the like payment threshold of $100, and I was like, I've definitely made over that. So I guess I'll just wait until like between the 7th and 12th, and then maybe I'll get a payout at the end of May. Hopefully. Yeah, I would recommend donating to Streamlabs for a bit. I would recommend if you're planning to like donate or anything, I'd recommend doing it through Streamlabs for a bit until I get this sorted. Yeah, I just didn't expect it to take so long. Like, I knew that YouTube took a month to do accounting, but I didn't think it was like this. I didn't think it was like this. So, I told the Prism girls and they were like, oh my god. Very stressful. Very stressful. I will figure it out. I will figure it out. All that I do. Ba-doo ba-doo beep boo. Ba-doo beep boop beep. Beep boop beep boop. Beep beep boop beep beep boop. Beep beep boop boop beep boop. Beep boop. Beep 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 boop boop boop. Yeah, the other Prism girls are talking about it, and they're saying that maybe the April earnings will show up between 7th through 12th, and then payout is like the 20th to 25th. So I may get my YouTube payment for April at the very end of May. I'm praying. I'm praying I don't have to wait until June. I'm praying. Let's hope. No one didn't have hers. Well, the thing is, like, Noan is probably gonna have to wait way longer too, because she had to wait like 30 days to reapply, and then you can input your new information and get approved after a few days, and then they send a pin to be delivered, and that can take either a few days or a few weeks to reach you, and then you have to wait for like that approval, and then you have to wait to meet the threshold, and then it takes like 1 to 2 months to get your payment, I guess. Nia's going through the exact same thing right now, too. Oh. Yeah. It is a time. It is a time. Yeah. It's a very interesting process. It is a very interesting process for sure. That damn government. I swear. I swear. But yeah. Oh, how about this? Can you guys guess what the announcements will be during my after party for my cover on Saturday? Can anyone guess? Can anyone guess? Pregnant. You and Mako decided on a wedding date? Don't tell them about that. I see. I guess you'll just have to wait until Saturday. I'm excited about it. There are two things. I guess they're not huge announcements, but they're fun. I'm excited about them. Yeah. I'm excited about them. Wrestling Gators in the Bayou. IRL meetup with feet reveal. My goodness. I'm gonna drink some more water. My throat's getting so sore. I hate this time of the year because I feel like it's very, very easy for me to get sick and the pollen go crazy. Let's see. Also, I was reached out to by a producer that I really like the music for. They did a really, really cool song for someone I know, and I'm really excited to work with them. We're working on an original right now. I've actually got several originals in the works right now, guys. Several, not just one. We got a couple of originals in the works. I'm very excited about it because I haven't been able to do original music in like a year. Because I wasn't able to. Yeah, it's very, very exciting. It's very, very exciting. That's not one of the announcements, by the way. Not 7, several. Not 7. 7 would be crazy, though. I could have like an EP. I kind of want to be like ambitious and reach out to a producer I really, really like and see what they say. Couldn't do to health or contractual? Contractual. Yeah. EP. I'm so tired. Even though I woke up at like 9 AM, I'm still tired. Even though I slept for a long time, I'm still tired. I try to go to bed every night at midnight. Still. 7 reveals, 1 toe each. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oh my god. Imagine going to bed at night. I know, crazy, right? That's insane. Who would ever do that? Not me. I have a terrible sleep schedule. I'm not normal. Have you ever done a Linkin Park cover? No, I've sung a Linkin Park song during karaoke before. Yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Don't tell me your sleep schedule is broken again. No. No, I'm normal. I still go to bed at midnight. I still wake up anywhere from like 6 to 9 AM every day. Have you heard any cicadas? No, I've heard a ton of frogs though. I've heard a ton of frogs, but no cicadas yet. Let's see. Will you do a metal song one day? I'd love to. I'd love to, actually. I've been wanting to do some like What is it called? Ah. What is it called? What is this genre card called? Let's see. Post-hardcore. I'd like to do post-hardcore songs, like Dance Gavin Dance songs. Ooh, I was thinking of doing an Utsupi song as well. But I've really been listening to a lot of Dance Gavin Dance lately again. Because I didn't listen to their 2022 album until recently. And I was like, oh, some of these songs are so good. I can't stop to my head, stop to my head, stop to my head blows. I'm in the middle of a midnight mass and everybody on my dick like preacher, preacher to me. Baby, can't you see? Yeah. I know that Tillian isn't in the band anymore too. Yeah. Opera metal. Oh my god. What's the most impressive new music you've heard as of late? Ooh, there's this song I've really been into. It's by Chappelle Roan, and oh, it sounds very 80s, and I love her voice in it. I kind of want to sing it. The bridge for Good Luck Babe goes so hard. When you wake up next to him in the middle of the night with your head in your hands, you're nothing more than his wife. And when you think about me all of those years ago, you're standing face to face with I told you so. You know I hate to say it, but I told you so. You know I hate to say it, but I told you so. It's so good. It's such a catchy song. I feel like listening to it on Spotify now. When you wake up next to him in the middle of the night, with your head in your hands, you're nothing more than his wife. When you think about me all of those years ago. I'm gonna listen to it. It's cool. You can say that we're nothing, but you know the truth. And this time, the fool with her arms out like an angel through the car sunroof. I don't wanna call it off, but you don't wanna call it love. You only wanna be the one that I call baby. Boys and bars, another shot, try to stop the feeling. Wake up next to him in the middle of the night with your head in your hands, you're nothing more than his wife. And when you think about me all of those years ago, you're standing face to face with I told you so. You know I hate to say it, but I told you so. You know I hate to say it, but I told you so. It has like a really high note on one part. It's such a good song. It's such a good song. You can kiss 100 boys and bars. What are you doing? What are you doing, Aussie? The song is called it's called Good Luck Babe by Chappelle Roan. It just came out, I'm pretty sure. Another song that I've been hooked on is this one song that Mako introduced to me by Sabrina Carpenter called Espresso. It's so good. It's so good and sexy. The music video is so good. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso. I can relate to desperation. My give a fucks are on vacation. And I got this one boy, and he won't stop calling when they act this way. I know I got him. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in, a dream came true to for you. Soft skin and I perfumed it for you. I know a Mountain Dew it for you. That morning coffee brewed it for you. One touch and I brand newed it for you. Think about me every night, oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me espresso. It's such a good song. It's so catchy. It's so catchy. I like it a lot. I've also been re-listening to a ton of Brent Faiyaz lately. Really the hell tomorrow. I'm with Audemars. You had enough, cause my time ain't enough, girl, it's never enough for you. We've been waiting until I'll have it tomorrow. Flawless, flawless, baby, what you call this? It's so good. I've been hooked on some older songs recently, nostalgia, I guess, but these are some nice songs you sing. Go off. Thank you. Yeah, Ooh, Die Another Day by Dance Gavin Dance is also what I've been listening to. My tentacles in the crucible, just to see the world as something beautiful again. Melt my sense. A losing pouch, just lay him down and pop it in its place. Take the scruff and pull it up, he'll die another day. Start over, I can't bear to look back. Start over, I always run away. Sweet closure, cure me of my candor. Shoe vultures, I'll die another day. I just wanna, like, belt it. Start over, I can't bear to look back. Start over, I always run away. Sweet closure, cure me of my candor. Shoe vultures, I'll die another day. Ooh, what's another one? Ooh, I also like the song Laxative. Feeling like I'm gonna shit myself tonight. Shouldn't have taken that laxative. Gonna shit myself tonight. Better find me a toilet. Feeling like I'm gonna shit myself tonight. Shouldn't have taken that laxative. I'm gonna shit myself tonight. Better find me a toilet. It's so good. I have to play this. I'm sorry. It's so good. And I have to play this. It's so good. Like I'm gonna shit myself tonight. Should have taken that laxative. I'm gonna shit myself tonight. Better find me a toilet. Feeling like I'm gonna shit myself tonight. Should have taken that laxative. I'm gonna shit myself tonight. Better find me a toilet.
This song goes out to everybody who's got to take a wicked dump right now.
It's so good, actually. It's actually so good. Feeling like I'm gonna shit myself tonight. Should've taken that laxative. I'm gonna shit. What's another song? Oh, there's this one song that's like really silly. Really, really silly. Yeah, said she wanted 5 guys. She ain't talking about burgers. I pull up with 4 friends and that pussy get murdered. JK, I don't do trains. And sure, no brain. That's my baby. No Gerber. I'm an earner. I'm a flirter. Little left curve, mid-size won't hurt her. If it ain't my girl or my ex, I'm a curver. I just got the lamb. I ain't talking about Borghini. Throw it over rice and I cut in some zucchini. I ain't gonna cap up even Shorty said it's teeny, but when we all in shit, I promise she be eating. I promise she be eating meat is what she needed. Little sex addict, I be really at the meeting. I really got a sponsor, I'm really that sleazy. I can say no shit, it's really that easy. Whole time I'm with her, I'm like, damn, should I leave her? I think this song is called Seppuku by Rob Apollo and Baldy Balboa. This song is so silly. It kind of gives like Childish Gambino, like bonfire vibes. Feeling like I'm gonna shit myself tonight. Should've taken that laxative. How does bonfire go again? Oh gosh, this brings back memories. Childish Gambino, homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Moon white girls like there's coke up my ass crack. Moon black girls, cause I'm fucking, I'll do either. I love pussy, I love bitches, dude. I should be ruining Adidas with some short shorts. BOO all over me. My green is where it's supposed to be. My green is in my grocery. I don't want to sing this part. I don't want to sing this part. It's all about the over ease. Flying like the logo on my cousin's 440. Eating Oreos like these white girls that blow me. Vodka for my ladies, whiskey for a grown man. Hanging in the islands looking for Earl like Toe Jam. I don't want to say this part either! Oh my god. I don't want to say that part either. What's another song I've really been into? Ooh, feeling like I'm gonna shit myself tonight. I don't know. I guess that's it. I feel like most of what we listened to on the car rides were like all Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Thinking about me every night. Ooh, ba-da-dow, ba-da-now, 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 ba-da-now. Thinking about me every night. Ooh, ba-da-now. The shit herself song should be her new intro. It's actually so funny. It's actually so funny. I love your song choices. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you do. Man, I need to clean my kitchen. I need to clean my kitchen. And I need to figure out what to do for Din Din. Aussie, what do you want for dinner? He's eeping. He's an eepy seepy. He's an eepy seepy teepy. Little eepy baby, man. Little eepy seepy baby. I love him so much. My mom's been wanting a wiener dog so bad. So wait, how is a laxative supposed to stop you from shooting? So they were saying shouldn't have taken that laxative, basically. Shouldn't have taken that laxative. I'm gonna shit myself tonight. Better find me a toilet. I really like Redbone. I really like Redbone. Daylight, I wake up feeling like you won't play right. I used to know, but now that shit don't feel right. It made me put away my pride. You can have it. Oh wait, no, it goes. So long, you made a fella wait for some so long. You make it hard for boys like that to go on. I Wishing I could make this mine. Ooh, you can have it if you need it. We can make it if you want it. You can have it, but stay woke. Fellas creeping. They gon' find you, gon' catch you sleeping. Now stay woke. Fellas creeping. Now don't you close your eyes. Stay woke. Hehe. I remember I sang Redbone when I announced that I got my record deal. Wah. Ah. Oh my goodness. I hope my throat is better soon. Cause I really want to like read Umineko on Friday. Ugh. Oh, Pina! Hishiki, I'm so happy to see you back. Just want to give you the big. Thank you! You're so sweet, Pina. Thank you so much. Thank you. I saw that there are several Prism people that reached out to me both on Discord and also Twitter. And I feel really bad that I haven't responded to anyone yet, but I really appreciate what everyone said. I will make sure to respond to you guys soon about it. I really appreciate it. Ooh, I want to hug Pina so bad. Oh my goodness. I hope you're having a good day, Pina. Pina. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Please take your time, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, like I was saying earlier, my mom has been like really wanting a wiener dog because of Aussie. And her best friend, I guess that my mom has been sending her like a ton of wiener dog pics. So my mom's friend bought herself a wiener dog. But she's like worried that her other dogs will not be kind to it. So she told my mom, if the wiener dog doesn't work out for me, you can have her. So my mom is like on hold for like a wiener dog. She's like, I want her so bad. She loves Aussie. Sweet little boy. Aussie. Aussie. Shiki Mama's gonna sabotage. Oh no. Feeling like I'm gonna shit myself tonight. I love my wiener. Wiener? Oh, he's eeping so peacefully. He's so eepy-seepy. He's such an eepy-seepy guy during the daytime. Like, actually. And then he becomes a demon in, like, the evening until it's time for bed. And then he's eepy-seepy again. But he's just eepy-seepy for a majority of the day. And then he's like, I'm fucked up and evil. Baby sleep schedule. Did you get Aussie from a breeder or an adoption center? Neither. So, what had happened was, so there is this person, and their wieners, which were full-blooded mini dachshunds, they had an accident. They wanted to fix them before they could have puppies. It was too late. And then my family friend was like, I guess like she had a family emergency and she did not have the time for the puppy that she got. And so I was puppy sitting at first. And then she was like, you know, with the way that my brother is right now, I just don't think that I can give attention to a puppy. You can have him for free. He's already had all of his shots. please, can you take him? And I was like, yes, I will take him. So, I got Aussie. He's my little baby, man. He's my little baby. So, basically his parents are full-blooded mini dachshunds, but they're not registered. So, if they were registered, they could have sold his litter for so much. So much. Yeah, I was already puppy sitting him. And then she was like, I just don't think I can take care of him anymore. Like, period. And I was like, okay, I'll take him. I'll take him. Yeah. He's so lucky to have you as his mommy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so lucky to have him as my baby. Yeah. He's permanently sat now. Yes, that is my son. That is my only baby now. My only baby to take care of. I still have a baby. I still have another baby. He's just in heaven. My baby's in heaven. And he is eating so much toilet paper. And drinking so much Mountain Dew. In heaven. He loved paper. He loved to eat paper. Bep loved to eat paper. This is my youngest son. He's a little fucked up and evil, but that's okay. Oh my god, there was this moment that was so funny. Me and Mako were browsing through my Roku TV again, and we were trying to find something like fun to watch, like something that would make us feel good. And she was like, she pointed to the TV and she went, I love All Dogs Go to Heaven. And then she looked at me and she went, maybe not. It was so funny. It was so funny. She's so silly. She's like, I love All Dogs Go to Heaven. No, but there's a moment too on Friday morning when I was looking for a comedy to watch. I was looking for a comedy to watch, and I was scrolling through, and it recommended me Marley and Me, and I was like, why? Why would you do that? Oh my god. So I ended up watching 17 again with Zac Efron. And then my mom and I spent the day together. We went out to eat, and we went to a jewelry store just to look around because my mom loves jewelry, and I just wanted her, like, so my mom was like, Shiki, can you do me a solid? And I was like, what? Can we say that you're like getting engaged so that you can try on rings, and then like that'll make me feel better about trying on rings? So I was like, yeah, sure. So we went to the jewelry store to look around, and we both tried on rings and stuff. Just to make ourselves feel good, you know? Just to make ourselves feel good. And then we came home, and my mom stayed with me all of Friday until, because I needed to clean my house, and I didn't want to clean my house by myself. So we waited until my roommate got home, and then Rumi-chan and I went to pick up Mako-chan from the airport that night. What's your ring size? I wear a 6. I wear a 6 ring size. In US sizes, I'm a 6. But the person at the jewelry place, he was like, oh, you know, like a 6 is like slightly loose, but it's like comfortable. But he was like, if you want it to be like a good fit, it's probably like a 5 1/4 or something, like 5 3/4 or something like that. But I was like, oh, but I like how the 6 feels. He was like, if you don't want it to fall off, you're probably like a 5 1/2, 5 3/4 or something like that. But yeah. But I like 6. It's like it's a comfy size. For you, Queen, my angle. Thank you. You still remember it. You do. I have itty bitty fingers. They're not very long. I don't have long fingers. I have itty bitty fingers and itty bitty hands. My angel. My angle. Oh my goodness. I have tiny paws. I have itty bitty paws. I also wear a size 6 shoe. I wear a size 6 shoe in women's. Is it difficult to be fitted for rings? No, not really. Because they have like the sizing thing in the store. I actually had my own. Back when I was really into like my wedding planning stuff. I bought like a ring sizer just because I love weddings, and I was like, ooh, I should have this. And then like when my friends come over, we can like check our ring sizes. They're saying we can send shoes to the possible P.O. box. If I set one up, I've been trying to look into like what I can do about that. I'm trying to look into like P.O. box stuff. Because I'd love to receive letters. Size 6 shoe? Mum. Well, you're saying mum. Are you not from America? Because the sizes are different. Depending on where you live. British, okay. So. To UK size 3 shoe in US. Okay. So, it says here that a size 3 in UK size is about a size 5. So that means that your mom's feet are just a little bit smaller than mine. It means that your mom's feet are just a little, because that's a size 5 in the US. I wear a size 6 in the US. It's still smaller, yeah. Yeah. Hehehe. Feeling like I'm gonna shit myself tonight. We Americans and our quirks. We Americans and our quirks. I'm so quirky. I'm not like the other girls. Wow. Shiki, you're like girl next door. I wish to marry type of girl. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I've been told that I have very like, what is it called? What does a girl next door character even look like? Because some people say I have girl next door energy. But let's see. I feel like I have a small town look, if that makes sense. I feel like I have a small town look. I don't know. I'm one of those girls who's like, I'm short and I'm small and I wear glasses and I have really long brown hair with bangs. And I have green eyes. And I dress like at home, I dress like Adam Sandler. But if I go out, I like wearing like very hippie or like cottagecore kind of clothes. Stuff like that. Very Hallmark movie, small town girl. Yeah. Yeah. Mako said, Mako, when we were talking about the way I look, She was like, you have like the perfect nose. You have like the nose job nose. And I was like, the nose job nose. And she was like, when people go to get nose jobs, they show pictures of what your nose looks like. She was like, you have the perfect nose. You have the cutest little nose. She's like, you have the nose job nose. That's so silly. I'm told that I have a cute nose. My mom says that she always liked my nose and that I have a similar nose to my dad. I have a tiny little nose. Mako says that my features are very small and little. Hehe. Hehe. Guys, what should I have for dinner? What should I eat for dinner? What should I put on my menu for today? Last night I had Waffle House. I really wanted a waffle. So what should I have today? Curry. I don't want to cook though. There's no restaurants that have curry here. I want to get like delivery or something. I want to get delivery, but I don't know what. You know what I've really been wanting? A cookie cake from Great American Cookies. Chimkin wrap. Ooh, canes might be good, actually. Canes might be really good, actually. That sounds like an amazing idea. You have rice as part of your meal? Sometimes. I feel like I do eat rice quite often. What's Cane's? It's like a chicken tender restaurant with really good chicken tenders. I'm feeling chicken tenders. I really want chicken tenders now. I think I'll do that. Chicken tendies. Chicken tendies. Extra bread slices. Exactly. Exactly. You feel like chicken tonight? Like chicken tonight? I feel like a chicken. Bogok. Now I'm thinking of that chicken that got euthanized. Chicken broth. My god. Let's see. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, they did do a second chicken run, didn't they? Yeah. Yeah. Shake and bake. Shake and bake. I'm getting a lot of calls from my hometown today. I do not want to pick up. I do not know who you are. What is this number? Stop calling me. I don't know who you are. I do not know you. Search any phone number. Reverse phone lookup. Let's see. Who are you, mystery man or woman? I almost read. Well, it's fine. I almost read out like the area code, but honestly, I've already talked about where I was born and I don't live there anymore, so it doesn't matter. 205. I don't know you. Your results preview is ready. Why is it gonna take a minute and a half to look up this phone number? Shiki stresses me out. I'm sorry. It's me. The shed is locked and it's hot in here. I feel like by the end of this search engine thing, that it's going to ask me to pay money to see who it belongs to. I hate stuff like that, where it like leads you on and then it's like, hey, to find out this person's personal information. While it's loading though, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. BRP! I returned. Hello. Ugh. Here we go. Ah. Hi. Hi, guys. Oh, verification required. Okay, I'm not a robot. I do not want to sign up for the service. I guess this was all for naught, you guys. It was all for naught. Ugh. My goodness. My goodness, my goodness. Oh my god. So, another really funny thing that happened while Mako was here was when it was me, her, and my mom on like a little trip. So you know how much Mako loves Taylor Swift. Well, my mom loves Harry Styles. And Mako hates Harry Styles as a result of being a Taylor Swift fan. Because they dated. And my mom... My mom was like, can you put on watermelon sugar? And I was telling my mom, oh, she hates Harry Styles. But Mako heard it and thought I was referring to my mom. And she said as loud as she could, you also hate Harry Styles? And my mom said, no. And she was like, can we please play watermelon sugar? And so Mako started acting enthusiastic about it. Like, extremely enthusiastic about it to make my mom feel good. She's like, no, it's okay. I love Harry Styles. She starts playing it. She starts singing the lyrics as loud as possible. But she was delaying, like part of the chorus where he goes, watermelon sugar, hi. But she was singing it like, watermelon sugar, hi. And so she was singing along, and it was so funny. It was so funny. Mako also, so I tweeted about this, but my mom loves boiled peanuts, and Mako really wanted to try them while we were down. And she didn't realize you eat it like how you'd regularly eat a peanut, where you like chip off the husk and eat the nut inside. So Mako just bit right into the husk and started chewing it, and she went, this is pretty good. And I was like, did you eat the whole thing? And my mom turned around and started laughing. It's so funny. It's so funny. A boiled peanut is just a boiled, like, regular peanut with, like, salt on it. Oh my god, it was just so funny. My mom thought it was so funny. She started laughing so hard. She started laughing so hard. Oh my god. Tony, thank you so much for joining Kibblebits. Enjoy literally everything that my membership has to offer. Oh my god. Whew. Oh my god. Whew. God. Whew. Oh my gosh. It's so silly. So silly. My goodness. Where's Aussie? Aussie! Wiener! Oh my god! Guys! I have 2 pillows on my bed. And he climbed into the pillowcase of one of them and his little head is hanging out of it. You're so cute. He's so precious. He's so precious. I love him so much. Oh my god. He's so silly. I love him. Oh my god. Lord have mercy. I wish I could stay and help keep you cheerful. I'm about to black out. Stay strong. We are always here if you. Ah, thank you, Mochi. Please enjoy your sleep. It's a dog-sized sleeping bag. It is. I'd take a picture, but I'm using my phone for tracking. Oh, he just curled his little head back inside. I don't want to wake him up. What a silly little baby, man. I love him. I think you're onto something about canes, though. I think I will get canes. I think I'll... Mako just said they're playing Watermelon Sugar High at Trader Joe's. Oh my god. She's so funny. Watermelon Sugar High. I feel like I shouldn't get dinner until I clean my kitchen a bit. Because I need to do that. And I feel like I do better when I have a reward. Please remember that when you feel scared or frightened, never forget the times when you feel happy. When day is dark, always remember, happy day. A silly little treat for the silly little Shimki. Exactly. Silly little treats are what keep me going. Speaking of, the ice cream at Piggly Wiggly was so good. I love cotton candy ice cream. It's so light, and it fills me with so much joy. Yummy. What are you guys gonna eat for dinner? What are you guys gonna eat for dinner? What is on the menu for today? Or breakfast, whatever time zone you're in. Whatever you feel like. Ooh, sushi. IHOP. Spaghetti. Chicken soup. Vegetables. Chicken nuggets. Mashed potatoes. Tapsilog. Salmon, rice, and boiled broccoli. Factor. Not sponsored. Cheeseburger and fries. Rudy's. Meat and potato. Pie. Ooh, I see. Loaded sweet potato. Happy late birthday to your mom. Oh my god. Tav, are you here? I saw you type earlier. I missed your birthday because of everything that was going on, but happy birthday. We're gonna wish Tav a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tav. Happy birthday to you. Yippee! Oh man. Let me see if there's any birthdays going on today. Let's see. None today, but some tomorrow. None today, but some tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow, though. I miss so many. Oh, no. Ribs. Ugh. I've been craving birthday cake. I just want cake. I want a cookie cake. Cookie cake would be so good. That's what my dad would always get. Well, not my dad. It was more like we'd have it at my dad's house. My stepmom always got us, like, cookie cakes for our birthdays and stuff. That was always the thing. And then I'd have real cake at my mom's house. Yeah. Ooh, cookie cake. Cookie cake. Cookie cake would be so yummy. Do I really want to get a cookie cake delivered? Am I feeling that crazy today? Maybe I deserve it. Maybe I deserve cookie cake. Oh my god, I just remembered another instance. It was so funny. So, me, my mom, and Mako, you know, we went to an ice cream parlor and we like sat on the porch while we were eating ice cream with Aussie. And we were talking about chocolate and dogs. And Mako was like, did you know that milk chocolate actually doesn't hurt your dog? It's more the dark chocolate that's like serious. And my mom took that as, oh, so I can give Aussie chocolate. And so she's like trying to offer him some of hers. So I was like, no. And Megan was like dead. She was like, no, that's not what I meant. I was like, I lost one son. I don't want to lose another. Oh my god. Start microdosing to build up his tolerance now. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. We had a golden that ate a whole box of liquor beans. She lived a long life. Yeah, no, oh my god, so I had a toy poodle growing up. His name was Snowball. I remember when I was 4, I asked my mom, "Kid, I want a white poodle dog." I want a white poodle dog. So she got me Snowball. Snowball ate an entire box of Cocoa Puffs one day. And he didn't get sick. I thought he was gone. I thought he was done for when we came home and I saw that. I was like, whoa. And then this was the craziest thing. My mom thought this was the craziest thing. One time, he ate a whole bag of like Hershey Kisses, but he undid the wrapper on all of them. He somehow undid the wrappers on every single one and just ate the chocolate, which was insane to me. I don't know how he did that. So delicate. I know. Impressive. I know. It was crazy. Yeah, he was a very smart dog. Very smart. He also lived to be about 12. I got him when I was 4-ish, and he passed away right after I turned 17. And oh, he was such a sweet little guy. He was also a very, very sweet, well-behaved, mild-mannered dog, just like Bepper was. Very sweet. Oh, I had a little hiccup. I feel like every dog that I have asked for growing up ended up being very sweet and docile. It's a very, very sweet dog. My mom loved him. My mom said also, in the future, she'd like another toy poodle, but she's like, they're so expensive. Every dog she wants is expensive. Like, she really wants a wiener dog right now, but she's like, oh, they're so expensive. I'm lucky. I got my full-blooded mini dachshund for free. And she's like, every time I look them up, they're like $2,000. What's a cheap dog? A mutt, basically. Like, anything full-blooded is very expensive. Very expensive. But I've never gotten a dog from a breeder. I've always gotten them from like a shelter or an animal rescue. But my dad and my stepmom, though, they always talk to breeders. They always know what they want, and they go to breeders specifically. I'm always an adopt, don't shop kind of person, though. Mutts are they're really good dogs, and also they live like a long time. Beppy was a mutt. Beppy was half Chihuahua and half Pug. And I was really lucky because, you know, pugs have tons of health issues due to their snout. But luckily, Beppy was just blessed with like a pug body and eyes, and then the Chihuahua snout, so he didn't have those breathing issues that a lot of pugs have. So I was very, very lucky that he ended up progressing in that way. And then my mom, I think all of our dogs were mutts. I think Aussie is like the first like purebred anything that I have gotten, and I didn't get him from a breeder. He was just pudgy like a pug. He was the pudgiest little guy. He was just always pudgy. I didn't even like give him leftovers or like feed him extra. I fed him a regular amount. He was just a very stocky dog. He was chunky all the time. He was super duper chunky and pudgy his whole life. And I tried, and like he exercised. He got as much exercise as the other dogs, but he was just pudgy. Like that was him. He's big bone. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I too am looking for a dog. Shiki, how breedable are you? You're silly. You're silly. He's not like other dogs, exactly. He's just that kind of dog. He's just a pudgy little guy. Aussie! I want to make sure that Aussie stays in shape, because it's really bad when wiener dogs gain weight because their tummies just drag on the ground because they're so low to the ground. I can't do that to him. So he's on a very strict, like, no people food, just dog food and a certain amount of it, because I don't want him to have that issue. He's really interesting though, because I've tried to give him like a tiny bit of people food, but he doesn't know how to eat it. He'll put it in his mouth and then spit it out. I gave him a carrot and he shredded it in his mouth and then spit it out because he didn't know what to do with it. I don't think he realized it was food, and he's done that with other forms of food too. Like I've given him meat, I've given him bread, other vegetables. He just doesn't know that he's supposed to swallow it, so he just chews it and then it's on the floor. he doesn't eat it. He doesn't eat it. He could be enjoying really delicious food, but he's like, maybe not. He's watching his figure. He is. I remember when I got him, he was very, very skinny. Like, very underweight and bare bones. And I think it's because, like, his litter that he was in, I think that they weren't watching them, so he wasn't getting enough, like, food in his litter. He was like the runt. But now he's, like, a healthy size. He's, like, a healthy size, which is good. Yeah. But he likes his dog food, which is really great. And, you know, when I gave Beppy his medicine with the baby food, I always give Aussie, like, a little lick. And he really liked the baby food as well. I think it's because he saw Beppy eating it that he was like, ooh, this is okay to eat. And he was like, ooh, I love this. Ooh, I love this. Let's see. I wanna see. I wanna see what dogs are in my shelters. And maybe my mom can find the dog of her dreams. Let's see. Let's see if we can find my mom a dog. Adoptable pets. Let's see. What is available? What do we have? What's on the menu? A weenie of her own. We're gonna look at maybe not a specific breed, but like any dogs that are here. Oh, some of these are so cute. Some of these are so cute. They have some little babies. What is this? A Labrador Retriever mix. She doesn't like big dogs though. She likes small dogs. She's only ever had small dogs. What is this? Oh, this one looks like her dog. Oh my god. They're so little. Oh my god. Oh, these are so cute. This one's name is Mustang. He's a babe. Whoa. Is that a wiener dog? Oh my god. That's so cute. There's this one. It's a hound and a dachshund mix. And his name is Radish. Oh my god. He's 28 pounds though. I don't know if my mom would want that, but I'm gonna send it to her anyway. He's so cute. Hold on. He's radish, like the vegetable. Oh my god. I'm gonna send it to her and be like, I found a dog for you. Hold on. Copy link. Or she can say is no. I'm gonna send it to my mom for her. Not for me. I don't need another pet anytime soon. For you. Paste. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. My mom would love that kind of dog, probably. What other dogs do they have? They have... Oh, there's a lot of, like, pit bulls and, like, bully breeds in shelters, because a lot of neighborhoods don't allow them. Which is crazy to me, because they're always so sweet. They're always so sweet. Let's see. What is this? Oh, they're also pretty. Ooh, there's a boxer and hound mix. It's really pretty. And his name... Oh, her name is August. She's so cute. So cute. Dachshund. Dachshund mix in my area. She may not be able to afford a full, like a full full breed dachshund, but she could probably get a mixed breed and be able to afford it. Oh my god, that's so cute. These puppies are so cute. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, they're so little. Oh my god. What good little babies. Asking Shiki to find me a cat. I got you. I'll find you a cat. Oh my god. Reject pounds, embrace newtons. They're so little. I thought about like Aussie having a playmate because he seems like really lonely and destructive if he's in the house by himself. But I just don't think I'm ready to have a second animal. I just feel like I need to spend a while grieving and spend time with Aussie, and then maybe after he's matured a little, maybe I would consider having another dog, but I just don't have it in me right now to have another animal. I just want to give all my attention to him for some time. And I just want to feel ready for that kind of thing again. Because, you know, if I get another animal that's like around his age or close in age, then they're probably going to pass away around the same time in 10-ish years or something like that. And that's going to be really hard. And I want to make sure that I'm prepared for that kind of thing, you know? Yeah. Also, having an animal is expensive, and I don't have any, like, expenses anymore. Oh, that made me sad. I don't have very many expenses anymore now that Beppy's gone, but I just want to be with my little wiener and be happy with my little wiener, and then maybe I can give him a playmate. But for now, it's just us, and I'm content with that. I'm content with that. But it would be nice in the not super far off future, but also not near. I don't know. Whenever I feel ready to have another animal, who knows? Maybe I'll be happy just when. Who knows? I'll know when the time is right. I don't know. I don't know. I don't need another pet right now. I have a PlayStation 5. Right now, I'm the playmate. Exactly. Exactly. Train the local raccoons. No. Me and my mom swore off raccoons. We swore off raccoons. No more raccoons. And there are a ton of raccoons in my neighborhood. God. No more. No raccoons. No more. Okay, I think I've explained this on stream before, but when I was a kid, my mom was staying with her boyfriend, and he lived out in the woods, and there are these raccoons that would always come up on his porch, and my mom and him would feed them, and we named them all, and they were very friendly. And then one day, one of them, just the one that I deemed Tori, jumped up and bit her on the ankle, and it was like super crazy and vicious. And so my mom's panicking. She's in a lot of pain because this raccoon is attacking her, and her boyfriend comes out with a gun and shoots it. And so they rush her to the hospital, and they they don't know if the raccoon has rabies or not. So they just rush to the hospital to get like a rabies shot, like some kind of vaccination or some kind of like what you treat rabies with, which there's the like the mortality rate for rabies is basically non-existent. And so he puts the raccoon in the freezer because they need to test the raccoon's body for rabies. But the thing is, he shot the raccoon in the head right where they check for rabies. It's some kind of like node or some kind of like, I don't know. It's something in the back of the ear, and he shot it, and so they couldn't test it for rabies. So they basically just had to wait it out to make sure that my mom didn't have rabies. They just had to wait it out and pray that that raccoon did not have rabies. And luckily, it did not have rabies. So my mom is like, she is terrified of raccoons now. She is terrified of raccoons. So, no more raccoons. No more raccoons. No more. Tori didn't like that Ariana Grande got the spinoff and they canceled her show. Oh my gosh. Any idea now why it bit her? I don't know. Maybe it was a territorial thing or something, but it just started biting her. Oh my god. Ugh. It was just frightening. And then my mom told me about it later. And she was like, yeah, this happened. My mom always had the craziest shit happen to her when I was not at home. Yeah. Yeah. Where does this part of the story come from? I've told the story before, and I've always talked about how it was shot. I've talked about it before. I definitely have. But yeah, that's what happened. And then she always has really crazy shit. Like, I remember when I was like 6 or something, and we moved back to our hometown, she had just gotten divorced, and I guess like she had a new boyfriend, but her ex-husband like tracked her down and like kidnapped her while I was away at my dad's, and they had to call the SWAT team. That guy was not in prison for very long either. I just came home and my mom had like injuries on her face from like where he banged her head into like the windshield, and she was like, oh, I just fell down the stairs. And my mom didn't tell me about it until like I was like 17. She was like, yeah, this happened. And I was like, I didn't know about it. It was crazy. And the thing was, it was so weird because like my mom like still like wanted to meet this guy that like kidnapped her, and like so like we met him, and I didn't know this happened. Like we met him like when I was like 13 or 14 because she wanted to see how he was doing. And then I was like, when I was 17, I was like, why did you let me talk to him? She has the craziest times, truly. Just small town southern things. Small town vibes. What's a bit of kidnapping between friends? Oh my god. I remember that guy. He was a preacher and he didn't let me watch Harry Potter because he thought it was demonic. And he wouldn't let me play with this one girl that lived close to my house because she liked Harry Potter. And she was trying to tell me about it. And he told me, you can't talk to her anymore. And I was like, okay. And I wasn't allowed to watch like normal TV. I was only allowed to watch like pre-approved movies that he had watched on VHS. And I could only watch those like over and over again until they got divorced. Yeah, he was a preacher. Not the Harry Potter or Satan type. Yeah. I think he felt a type of way about Pokemon too. This is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. He must hate Lord of the Rings too. Who knows? When did the first Lord of the Rings come out? Hold on. Like the movie? 2001. I guess that this came out around the same time. Or maybe a little after. Yeah, I guess this came out around the same time. I don't know. I never watched Lord of the Rings growing up either. I didn't watch Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. Maybe it was his fault. Because I remember, like, I missed, like, the start of when, like, both of those things started coming out. Like, movie-wise. And I was told, like, to avoid certain things. And then, like, when it got to a certain point and I just hadn't watched them, there were so many movies and I just got lazy and I was like, I don't want to get into this. And so I finally watched a couple of the Harry Potter films when I was, like, I don't know. I remember I had never seen a Harry Potter film, but my friends were like, let's go see the Deathly Hallows Part 1. And so I had no context for anything, but I saw the Deathly Hallows Part 1. And then when I was like 21, Caitlin sat me down and we watched like 3 of the Harry Potter movies. And then those same friends were like, let's go see The Hobbit. So I went to see The Hobbit, but I had never seen any of the Lord of the Rings films, like, period. I'm not cultured. I've seen, like, 1 Star Wars film in its entirety. And it was the one where, I guess it counts as a prequel. I don't know. It's the one where Anakin, like, what, does he fall in a volcano or some shit? I don't know. But it's the one where Anakin is presumed dead. That's the one that I saw in theaters, and I saw that with my father. And I think I saw a little bit of a Luke Skywalker movie. I don't know. It had a forest and Wookiees, and I saw that for a mythology class, and I had to do like a creative writing thing about it. Yeah. Episode 3, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like A New Hope. Yeah. At least your anime culture. I would like to think. Did you watch? So I watched a bit of Star Trek growing up because there's this one summer. I think I was about, it was the first summer I never attended like summer camp, because I attended summer camp until I was like 10, I think. And that summer, there's this channel that I'd watch, and I was too lazy to flip the channel. But when my mom would be gone, there would be like nothing on. So I just watched Star Trek. And I did watch a bunch of Star Trek. Yeah. Yeah. How do you keep coming into these long series at like the 2/3 point? I have no idea. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of Star Trek. She put all her specs into anime. I watched a ton of anime back then. Especially like when my mom wasn't home, which she wasn't home like ever. Because at that point in my life when I was about like 10 or so, my mom worked a full-time job, and on the weekends she worked a part-time job. And so I just stay home all day and watch anime on the PC. And that's all I did. That's all I did. Do you watch some recent anime? I'm really bad at keeping up with recent anime these days. So I haven't watched anything new recently. I really want to watch Frieren, but yesterday I was trying to find something to watch while my roommate played League with her boyfriend. And I go to her room and I'm like, should I watch Frieren? And she said, I would not recommend watching it right now because you will cry. And I was like, okay. She's like, watch something that will make you happy. And I was like, okay. So last night I ended up watching more DBZ. I was watching more DBZ. I did watch anime in YouTube playlists, yeah. Yeah. My roommate was like, don't watch Frieren right now. She's so cute. She's actually matching Frieren profile pictures with her boyfriend right now. It's very cute. She has a Fern profile picture, and then like her boyfriend has like the red-haired guy. I don't know his name because I haven't seen Frieren yet. I've seen some clips from Dungeon Meshi from this recent episode, and one of the girls was really hot, so I've been thinking about it. Stark. Oh, is that his name? Gotcha. Yeah. So she's matching profile pictures with her boyfriend with Fern and Stark. Yeah. Fern might be too much for you. Yeah. The Chimera girl, yes. What's her name? Balin? Balin? Or something like that. Balin. Balin. Sexy Chimera scene. By the way, Shiki, have a look at Shy at the same time you watch Frieren. Okay. She's so girl boss. I love her. Yeah. I want to watch Dungeon Meshi soon. Yeah. I've not seen Fate Strange Fake. I have not. At least I don't think so. Could be wrong. I should let my roommate know that I'm getting canes and see if she wants anything. Let's see. Do you want anything from Cane's? I'm gonna order it in a few minutes so you can eat it when you get home from work. Can you throw a Tindy in the shed? Yes, absolutely. Let me know what you'd like. Thank you. She picked up toilet paper, thank God. We were running out. Can I get a Katie at combo with a large sweet tea? Yes, of course. Yippee! Whoa, she got a really good deal on toilet paper. That's sick. That's sick. I bought too many paper towels, but I guess like you can never have too many paper towels because eventually you will run out, you know? Can I get a backlit bit bookie with a large boke and bench buys? Man. Let's see. I'm really excited about my new cover that's coming out on Saturday. I hope you guys will like it. I had a lot of fun singing it. It's from one of like my fave mid-2000s like romance comedy anime. It's so funny. Seto no Hana Yome, which is My Bride is a Mermaid. It's so good. Also, if you go to the like the premiere for the cover, you get to hear like a very short segment and see a very short segment of the video. Yeah, I'm glad with how it turned out. Marcus did such a good job on the mix. I feel bad because I kept like hearing tiny things for him to fix, and I felt so bad. I felt so bad because I kept making him change things. And the artist, I was like, I want to find a new artist that I've never seen before. So I found like the perfect artist for the like the main art, and I got to work with a really cool live 2D animator to make it like move. The water looks so cool, and I worked with a really wonderful chibi artist on the chibi art as well, and everything just looks so good. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. It is. My friend is a mermaid. Yeah! I sang the opening. That's what the cover is. Kira kira atsui natsu no hamabe. I remember I could not find the instrumental for the song, but I finally found it. Saw helped me find it, and I credited him for helping me. I'm trying to decide if I want to do karaoke for the after party too, because I want to do chatting and I want to make my announcements and talk about the process of everything, but I was thinking I might do a little karaoke as well for the after party. We'll have to see, because I haven't sung in a really long time, so if my throat is not as itchy and scratchy as it is today, then I'd really like to do a little karaoke to celebrate too, because it's my first like full cover as an indie. This is my first like fan-funded project that I've done, and so I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I'm hoping that now that things are starting, I don't know, as things settle down, I want to do more, like, I just want to do more, and I'm hoping that we can do like our first like community anime music quiz night sometime soon. I need to get that everything set up, because I haven't streamed on Twitch in so long, like in 4 years. So I want to, because I will have those little anime music quiz things on Twitch, and I need to figure out how to do everything. But yeah, I want to do some fun things with you guys. I know Twitch, I know. I'll only do anime music quiz on Twitch just because I can do the copyrighted music and not suffer a strike. Which, by the way, my strike on my channel finally goes away in less than a week, and I'll be strike free again. Finally. Finally. But yeah, I don't plan to stream on Twitch other than like endurance streams or like community nights like that. Because I prefer YouTube's interface way more. And so I'd like to do 1 or 2 Twitch streams a month if I can, to do those community nights, but yeah. I don't want to like get my YouTube video, like my YouTube stream, or get a strike like midstream or anything like that, so I'm scared. So I plan to do like anything where I play copyright music over on Twitch. And it might be easier to do like karaoke VODs on Twitch, because like they just mute the audio if it's copyrighted, and that way you can still access the VOD and not have it be unarchived on YouTube. It might be worth it. And I can also do endurance streams on Twitch, but I think my main platform is going to be YouTube no matter what. It's just like 1 or 2 Twitch streams a month or something like that. I just heavily prefer YouTube. It's all I know, and I love it. I love YouTube. I love YouTube so much. I'll never leave you. YouTube's so good to me. Okay. Okay. I order now. Time to order dinner. I'll order it, so I'm gonna freeze up for a second while I place my order. Oh, she wants tea. She wants tea. Feeling like I'm gonna shit myself tonight. Shouldn't have taken Raising Canes. Raising Canes. She wants the caniac combo. And she wants half sweet, half unsweet tea. Okay. Add to order. And I also want the caniac combo. I don't want any slaw. I want a large Coke. Add to order. And I want extra Texas toast. I love Texas toast. I'm gonna get like 5 pieces, 6 pieces of Texas toast. I love Texas toast. I eat like 1 piece of Texas toast per tender. Let's see. And then, okay. Continue. And then, yep. And I want to use my debit card for this. Yes. And then she'll Zelle me the money. Oh, right. There we go. I have made my order. Nice. It should be here like a little bit before Rumi-chan gets here. Yeah. Pingus. Oh, thank you for the members' messages. Plumcat, thank you so much for being a member for 24 months. Congratulations on 2 whole years. Let's go. Sending you love, thank you. And thank you so much for the head pats as well. King Coral, thank you so much for being a member for 16 months. Kosei, thank you so much for being a member for 29 months. Pingus. Pingus. Tyler, thank you so much for being a member for 23 months, almost 2 years. Glad to see you're doing relatively better. I was really worried about you, but it seems my fears were unfounded. Love you forever, Shiki Miyoshino. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I think if Mako hadn't have visited, I don't know what kind of state I would be in, but I think she really healed me, you know. I can be happy and smile and laugh because I was able to see her and know that things will be okay, you know. Abominable Doge, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. I'm 2 years minus 22 months. You're so cute. Thank you, thank you. I keep freezing up. There we go. Well, we lived, we laughed, and now we must lactate. Gather round, chat. Oh my goodness. You guys are so silly. You guys are so silly. Wow, 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 wow. I think we should probably start to wrap up. So I'm gonna find someone for us to raid, and I'm also gonna do a super reading. Don't forget, I'm not streaming tomorrow because I have my neurology appointment to get everything looked at, but I am streaming on Friday. I might have to I definitely had to change the time for Umineko because I forgot that I am taking Aussie to the vet on Friday, but I'm hoping to start the stream at like 12:30 p.m. Central. If not, then maybe 1 p.m. Central. Yeah, something like that. How about we raid into... Ooh, Nene! Nene is having her anniversary stream. She's having a uncapped subathon with punishment and giveaways. Nene Amano from Production Kawaii. Yeah. Mythanar, thank you so much for joining Kibblebits. Enjoy everything that I have to offer. Thank you, thank you. Alright. I'm gonna start by reading some offline donations because I did receive some right after Bep passed away, and I just like to thank the people that sent me offline donations. So let me quickly do that, and then I'll read what we got today. Let's see. Feeling like I'm gonna shit myself to die. Okay, let's see. Is this it? Okay. Yes. Advent, thank you so much for being a member for 17 months. I'm really glad to see you're doing okay. These happy vibes make me happy. Yeah. Thank you, guys. I admittedly feel a lot better now that I could talk to you guys and talk about everything. I did way better than I thought I would. I thought I would be in a huge emotional mess when I was streaming today. So I'm really glad that I can have you guys and that I have your support and your kindness. I'm just so happy that I can be here and talk to you guys again. I don't think it would have been good for me had I stayed away from streaming for longer, so I'm glad that I could be here. So thank you for all your support. You guys always make me so happy, and I'm always happy to have your company. So thank you. So BSL, thank you so much for the offline Streamlabs dono. I really appreciate it. I got two Akasupa donos off stream from you and Nitro, so thank you. I know that you didn't leave a message with it, but thank you so much, BSL. Thank you. And Nitro as well, thank you so much for Bepper. I hope it helps with any cost for him. Thank you so much. Luckily, to have him cremated and get the cedar box, it was not that expensive. And I also got my tax return on Monday, so I've been doing pretty okay. But I appreciate it so much, and I was able to use the money that you guys gave me to really treat myself well while Mako was here. And I was able to treat her well as well. So thank you guys. I was able to eat lots of yummy food thanks to you guys. So thank you so much. Let's see. And then John as well, Pang, thank you so much for the offline dono. It was 2 Akasupas, thank you. Hope this helps with bills for a bit. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You guys are so good to me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Oh no, I'm gonna cry again. No! I've resisted. I've resisted up to this point. I will be strong. I will be stronger. I will be stronger. Stronger. Where's my tip history? Okay, there we go. And then I got I think I can't tell if this was offline or not, but from Malachite, thank you so much for the Streamlabs equivalent of a Nakasupa. Aw. I think that I'll cry if I read it out loud, so thank you. Jack, thank you so much for the Streamlabs dono as well. I'm glad that I could collab with Hex as well. We're gonna have to finish It Takes Two sometime very soon, I'm sure. Thank you, Jack. Love you, Shiki, and thank you for a wonderful stream. Thank you. I had so much fun with Hex too. I'm so excited. I'll try to plan something with her over the next few weeks so that we continue playing It Takes Two for sure. Prison Veterans Fund. This is an automatic payment from the Prison Veterans Fund for your contribution to the Prism community. It is provided by excess funds from the last Prism event organized by Prism Corps. Thank you for your time. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I heard that everyone got that. That was so nice. Thank you. Altamilia, thank you so much for the Streamlabs dono. Might not make the return chatting stream, but just wanted to wish you the best during these hardest of times. Keep being you no matter what. Thank you. And I also got an offline donation from Malachite as well. Oh, thank you so much for the Streamlabs equivalent of a Nakasupa. Much love and care to you, Shiki. Warm hugs, big smooches, and hopefully a little ease of mind. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. And now I can open up everything from this stream. So, Uebagi, thank you so much for being a member for 32 months. 32 months. Let's go. The Villain, thank you so much for being a member for 15 months. And thank you so much for the head pats. Felly, thank you so much for being a member for 8 months. You made Bep's life the best it could be. He loved so long. Do your efforts and your love. Never forget that he loved you and was happy to the end. Thank you. I'm being so good about not becoming a terrible mess. Adrian, thank you so much for being a member for 10 months. Shiki, I recommend PS Plus, a lot of free games. Gotcha, I'll look into it. And thank you for the head pats as well. I'll make sure to make a YouTube community post so you guys can recommend PlayStation games for me. Adrian, thank you so much for being a member for 10 months. Shiki, oh wait, I already read that. TND, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships to me in the community. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Uebagi, thank you so much for the super. Funny thing is, I was invited to go to NOLA by a friend for this last weekend, but I said no. Yeah, there's like a huge festival going on. There's a lot going on this past weekend in NOLA. There was. Logan, thank you so much for the Streamlabs dono. Treatment fund help. I'm so sorry you had to go through all this. You've been through a lot, but you're strong and you'll get through it. God has you in his hands. Shiki in heaven got another guard dog. Well, okay, maybe a lap dog at least. Thank you. I appreciate it, truly. Marthe, thank you so much for being a member for 32 months. Remember, everyone, Streamlabs with Shiki Miyoshino to financially support hot dogs in your bio. You're so silly. Thank you. Raibo, thank you so much for the super. It will be fun to watch your delivery. Thank you. Thank you. TDU Shelby, thank you so much for the super. Hello, YouTube has been recommending me shorts of you and your cut. Oh, yeah, my original outfit. Almost as beautiful as your singing. Much love from an irregular viewer. Oh, thank you, TDU. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that the algorithm could introduce you to me. Thank you. Tony, thank you so much for joining Kibblebits. Enjoy literally everything my membership has to offer. And... oh my god! Cohen, thank you so much for the Streamlabs equivalent of 10 Akasupas! Sorry I've been gone for a while. Haven't been much of a morning person, but schedule changing. Wishing you all the best, Shiki. Let's be glad we got the chance to meet those who enriched our lives. Oh my goodness! Go ahead, thank you so much. Oh my god, hold on. I'm gonna drink the rest of this water so I can smash this bottle for you. This is for you, Cohen! Thank you so much for the... Sorry, that was so gross! Ew! I'm so disgusting! Anyway, this is for you! Oh my god, Aussie likes that. He came over to see me. Go ahead, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Oh, Pumpcat, thank you so much for being a member for 2 whole years. Congratulations on 2 years. Sending you love, and thank you so much for the head pats as well. Thank you. King Koro, thank you so much for being a member for 16 months. Kosei, thank you so much for being a member for 29 months. Tyler, thank you so much for being a member for 23 months. Abominable Doge, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. Mythanar, thank you so much for joining Kibblebits. Enjoy literally everything I have to offer. Advent, thank you so much for being a member for 17 months. And I'm glad that me happy makes you happy. Thank you for the head pats. Shanri, thank you so much for joining Kibblebits. Enjoy literally everything I have to offer. Thank you, thank you. Adelis, thank you so much for being a member for 10 months. I didn't know I was 10 months in. Glad to be here to watch and support. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here as well. Demolisher, thank you so much for joining Kibblebits. Enjoy literally everything I have to offer. Sir Simplot, thank you so much for being a member for 26 months. And thank you so much for the head pats. And Golden, thank you so much for being a member for 32 months. Sending much loves, hugs, and good feelings, Shiki. Thank you. And thank you so much for the head pats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your support today, as well as all of your offline support. It really means a whole lot to me, so thank you so much. I feel very fortunate, even in hard times, to have your support and your kindness, so thank you. And I know that I can always come back to you guys, even when things are really difficult. And I feel very happy. I feel very happy that I could come here and talk to you guys for a couple hours and talk about sad things and happy things, mostly happy things. I feel like we've talked about mainly happy things, and that makes me happy. And I'm looking forward to spending even more time with you guys very soon. I'm not streaming tomorrow because I have a doctor's appointment, but Friday for sure. This weekend for sure. And next week for sure. And every week after that for sure. We're gonna spend much time with each other. Tony, thank you so much for being a member for 23 months. Almost 2 years! Choo-choo. I love Shiki very much. Thank you, thank you! Oh, and John! Remember for 32 months. Rocky says, please give her raid perms. Oh my god! I keep forgetting to, like, whitelist everyone. I keep forgetting to whitelist everyone. I might just make my subscriptions public so that it's easier for everyone. But Rocky, I'm ending my stream. I'm ending my stream. I promise I will after the stream. I promise I will after the stream, Rocky. I promise. Tell her I love her. Tell her I love her. I'll give her perms after the stream is over. I promise. But the stream is ending, so she can't rate it to me because then that'll be awkward. Oh my god. I love her so much. I will see her in the future. Thank you guys so much for coming out to today's stream. I appreciate all the support and kindness. You guys make me so happy, and I feel very fortunate that I could come back after a little less than a week. Oh, Tom, thank you so much for being a member for 32 months. I give you the biggest rib-crushing hug. Welcome back. Thank you. I want to hug you all so bad. I want to give you the biggest hug and a little kiss on the forehead. Mwah. Alright, well, we're gonna go right into Miss Nene Amano from Production Kawaii for her anniversary subathon. So, guys, here's a lot of kisses for you guys to make up for the time I've been gone. Let me get really close. Let me get really close. And let me put myself in front of here so that you guys get all of the glory. Here. Let me bring myself up a little bit. Ooh, like that. Yep, that's perfect. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming out. I'm so glad to be back. I love you all so much, and I will see you on the next stream, which will be Friday. See you all then. Thank you so much again. I am so happy to have you all in my life, and I'll see you later. Our slow kiss, yes, of course. Bye bye for now. Oh yeah, Shiki.